Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating Nurmijärvi bus line 56A. Now if a bus line 55 runs from Klaukkala to Nurmijärvi via the expressway, and bus 55A runs from Klaukkala to Rajamäki via Nurmijärvi on the expressway, and line 56 runs from Klaukkala to Nurmijärvi on the old route, then you don't have to be an Einstein to understand that 56A means running from Klaukkala to Rajamäki via Nurmijärvi using the old route. How original. So 56A it is, and as this is a local line, we will use the 3.5 without extras. And we will end and start at Klaukkalan matkakeskus. Then we will stop at the Kuonamäentie, Lepsämäntie, Ropakkotie, Kirkkotie, Härkäpurontie, Hakatie, Talvisto, Holma, Kuusimäki, and Aittakalliontie. And now we're on the old highway again. Then I guess we'll just be turning there. And what a good guess it was. After that, we will simply follow the route which has been created so many times. And once again, I have to emphasize, not all these lines run this often. In this universe, instead of just trying to calculate how Korsisai runs its buses, I am placing every single bus on its own route with an interval which is the same as the shortest interval that the buses run in real life. So that's why we have billions of buses running the same routes. Most without any passengers, because the passengers seem to prefer certain routes which are always full, and then some buses are running empty, and I'm paying billions in compensation. So in that sort of sense, the way the passengers behave does not really make sense. I mean, if I would be standing on a stop and the bus would be full, then I would take the next bus, which would take me to the destination without watching the line number. But these people in the game, they're idiots. And as you can probably understand, we are reaching the end shortly of the Nurmijärvi lines. There is one more sort of larger area uncovered, and that is the Röykkä and Kiljava areas, where there will of course be the standard buses of the basic number running between running the standard route. Then there will be the letter A, which will run the longer route, and then there will be direct lines to Helsinki. And that's about it. There is also a group of lines which only are operated during school days, or well, between mid-August and end of May. And these lines I will also create, but it's a bit more difficult to find them on route maps at the moment, because as of course at the moment they're not in operation. So this line runs around every 1.5 hours, unless there is once again this strange thing with the yeah, let's say 1.5 hours. The map I'm using to figure out how to create these lines is not very helpful in this sense. It sort of has duplicates with the same line numbers, and it's a bit difficult to read it. By the way, this line is called 56A. 56 already exists. Right. So, yeah, running 56A. Oopsie daisy. Well, come on. Well, irritating, really. There we go. And I said 1.5 hours. Well, it takes 2 hours. So let's buy second bus. So, there we go. Roads have been built, a line has been created, buses have been bought, and everything is up and running. There'll be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye.